Class 20 LCR meter. Just a few points from last class. A multimeter is also known as AVO meter, means ampere, volts, and ohm meter. So a digital multimeter can also be called as digital AVO meter. Analog multimeter can be called as analog AVO meter. But in fact, actually, digital multimeter has extra facilities like it gives gain of transistor also. It is not just AVO meter, it has something extra. Right. Now, how to check a digital multimeter? You cannot check it fully, but you can check each and every part. Just select any of the voltage ranges, either DC or AC. Select each. Keep the range selector here and keep the leads open or short. This should read 0 because voltage is 0. Some noise, maybe in millivolts it may be, but it should read 0. For check for each and every these ranges, DC range, every DC range and every AC range. In case if it shows some value, say 50 volts, 60 volts, something, sometimes it will show. It means the multimeter voltage functionality is faulty, or that particular range measurement is faulty. Then keep the okay, then you can put you can give some voltage. What I'm saying is, suppose say you are purchasing from a shop. As soon as you receive the multimeter, open it, just put the knob, the range selector to these voltage ranges. It should show 0. And you can also check the voltage there. AC voltage is available at every place. Keep the range at 750 and connect these two leads to the power socket. You should read it should read 230, 220, or around 200 volts. Okay, next, resistance measurement. Keep the range selector to any of these ranges, resistance ranges. When you short the leads, it should show 0. When you open, it should show 1 to the left, means out of range. Normally, when some people say, as soon as you open these two leads, when it shows left 1 digit, some people say it is infinity. It does not mean it is infinity. It means it is out of range, means higher than this value, or this value, or this value. Means where you have selected, higher than the selected range. Ampere function you cannot check easily. You have to put in a circuit, and then only you can check. Okay, now regarding with the LCR meter. So experiment number 20. LCR meter, we can see image later. Okay, before that, one second. It also looks similar to a multimeter. Okay, in multimeter also it can be from 200 rupees, 150 rupees to 2000 rupees also. Okay, so say handheld multimeter. What you use is handheld, means you are holding in hand while measuring. Some are like this desktop, bigger size. It has more functions. In our laboratory, we have handheld. It is of this type, you see. Let us see this LCR meter. It is easy to understand. It has two leads like a multimeter and different ranges, ohms, inductance, and capacitance. Okay, see here, let us see. Not clearly visible. Here it is visible. See here, leads are not seen here. Okay, if it shows left one, it means out of range. Okay, so you can see here C range. C, C in this color. C range starts from 200 picofarad. Pico means 10 to the power of minus 12. Picofarad. Next, 2 nanofarad means 200 picofarad. 2000 picofarad means 2 nanofarad. 10 times, next 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. Again 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. So this is C range. If you select any of these ranges, then to the leads are not shown here, very similar to multimeter leads. To the leads, connect capacitor. You have to connect capacitor. Inductor values, that range starts from, in this instrument, 200 microhenry. Next 10 times 2 millihenry, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, up to 20 Henry. Next resistance, 200 ohms. Next 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. Here it is 100 times. After 200K, it is 20 mega. Depends. So you have R range, L range, and C ranges. Just connect and observe the reading. Note down the values in the table. In our experiment, we will take some samples of resistances, capacitances. Then for inductance value, We don't have specific inductors in our laboratory. We will measure inductance of a choke or windings of a transformer or of a DC machine, armature winding or shunt field winding or series field winding or auto transformer winding or alternators field winding and alternators armature winding, as well as induction three phase induction motors armature winding, stator winding. Okay, you can it also sometimes some LCR meters usually have facility to check diode also. Okay, you can check diode. If it is Zener diode, it will give reverse voltage also, reverse breakdown voltage if it is lesser than the battery voltage. The LCR meter is powered by 9-volt battery. So if you forward bias a diode, whether Zener diode or normal diode, you will get some value, zero point 0.6 volt, something it will show if the diode is healthy. In the reverse biased connection, means if you connect diodes anode to black lead, and cathode to red lead, means reverse biased. If it is normal diode, this will show out of range, means maximum battery voltage will come. If it is Zener diode and if the reverse breakdown voltage is say lesser than 9 volt or 8 volt, it will show that reading. Anyhow, that you don't bother. Next is tongue tester. Tongue tester, is it there in your syllabus? Yeah, it is there in your syllabus. So tongue tester image is like this. It is also called as clamp meter. Okay, you have done this in your class, I think. Okay, so this is a tongue tester. You can clamp when you press this trigger or say hinge, whatever. Okay, when you press this, this will open, and you just insert the conductor in which current is to be measured. It will give reading if you select the proper range. It also has range selector switch. See, this is a range selector switch. It also has facility to measure current, voltage, and ohms. Is there? Let us see whether there is some good image. See, this is an analog one. This is analog clamp meter. The reading is analog. When you press this, this will open. I think this is a good image comparatively. Okay. Right. To measure voltage or resistance, you have to use the leads. Leads have to be connected. So like that, you can use the tongue tester or clamp meter. It is also called as clamp meter. and note down the values. It also has facility to check for diodes. Depends. Some manufacturers give extra facilities, some do not give. Accordingly, price will be varying. Then you have identification of parts of measuring instruments or instrument. Okay, you have studied in your syllabus, theory syllabus. You will study that these parts in a moving coil ammeter. You have to identify these parts. Okay, that we'll see in the next class or in the laboratory.